Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Yahweh, peace and salutations to the Akim out there pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Today we want to just go into some things that we were discussing concerning different gods and worshiping of different gods, and this is brought up basically from the Grammys. Where, you know, Beyonce did her little skit, you know, dressed up in the garb and giving reverence to this, what's the name?
The goddess Oshun.
Oshun, the goddess Oshun.
Yeah.
And, you know, symbolic, and all the symbolisms that's associated with it, because she's pregnant with twins, and in the worship of Oshun, they were known for being, she was known for being the goddess of twins or something.
Yeah, she's like the goddess of fertility.
Yeah, the goddess of fertility.
Yeah, the goddess of fertility, because that Oshun is just a remix of older Canaanite deities like Ishtar. Mm-hmm. Ishtar was the goddess of fertility, and that was a symbolism of that. So, and over there amongst certain cultures, especially amongst like Yorubas in West Africa and over there in the western part of Nigeria, whenever they would have twins, they would basically say that they were blessed by that goddess.
Right.
So these are old Canaanite gods, gods newly came up, but really remixed.
A remix.
It's just a remix of Ishtar and other gods, and this is what also was the same one that would be like the Virgin Mary. Like in the Catholic Church, if you read about Oshun, they'll even say stuff like, "Oh, this particular whatever is synchronized."
Right.
What is in sync with?
In sync with these.
So in the sync on the left-hand side, man. So these devils, man, they know what's going on when they push these things out. Yeah. And they're pushing out that basically that woman worship. Now, peep this. If you remember, there was after the election, after the the inauguration, you had the women's coming out and protesting. So they're pushing that female energy, and I believe the pin that what's his name had is Secret Service. They have the downward triangle, which means feminine energy.
Yeah.
Which really what they're using is feminine energy, which goes back to the garden to basically take down everybody completely.
Yeah.
And they're spearheading the final takedown of people with the woman.
Yep.
And that's why they're pushing out things like them different deities. And now with Beyonce having so many women that follow her, and who are they? Who are the people following her? The women of our nation.
The women of our nation. So the Jake woman is very susceptible to that energy, man.
Yeah.
And being that they're bringing out the top Jake sister, so to speak, in the world. And look how much influence she has, bro.
Yeah. And when the articles started coming out about it, because I started telling the brother about this stuff. Then later on, the articles came out, and then even in the comment boards, if you go on the Instagram and your social media, all the women are defending her and pushing these heathen gods.
Yeah, the brother was right, because he was mentioning that. He said, man, I believe that Esau is going to start pushing these Canaanite gods on our people. And lo and behold, when she came out doing those Grammys, it was solidified, man. So we see that Esau is throwing out, you know, the kitchen sink on Jake right now. He's just
and he's getting you with the old stuff. He's getting you. You study. It's like a boxer, man. Y'all got to study the film, man. Yeah. Study these scriptures, man. When you see the reason why your wins and losses, why did we lose? It's all in here, man. Esau ain't running nothing new but the same old trick. Right. But you keep falling for the okie doke, man.
Yeah, that's
Was it the Statue of Liberty played when they put the fumble rooski? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Jake falling for all these trick plays, but the trick plays been working, man. We done seen it before. Study the film, study what has been shown in these scriptures, man. And that's the reason why when they brought that out, and then peep this, bro. She happened to be pregnant in and around the time. Well, granted, she didn't have the baby. That would have been even worse. She had it now. But she's pregnant with twins right around the time of Easter.
Easter, yeah, that's right.
Which really, in the time when it was announced, was in the spring, which is when fertility, that's why it's a very heavy vibration to push the woman-female energy in this season.
Look at that symbolism all in there, bro. And that's why we gotta keep pushing these things out to help your brothers and sisters in this, because man, if not, you fall victim to it, man. That's why, just what the brother was saying, stand in the scriptures, because this is your insight to all that wickedness. Yeah. And see, once it comes about, then you say, there it is right there. The Most High told us that it was going to be like this, and it is.
Yeah, because some of these sisters, man, y'all follow Beyonce, man. Really, there should be nothing about Beyonce that should be considered a role model for any woman that claims to be in the faith.
Right.
To be honest, you know, like that should be a done deal. It ain't nothing about a role model. She is set up, just like her husband was set up, man. You know, and they're pushing this energy on you, and you be ignorant, thinking that it's okay to find out about it and do that, or even this is for your daughters. Some of you brothers got daughters. You know, that probably listen to Beyonce, and they on her Instagram, they on social media, they finding out about this God that she got, and now they're gonna start worshiping. And there's a woman in there that was all up in the comments saying, "Oh, well, she know, wow, I'm gonna start finding out about this. Well, stop demonizing her. What's wrong with us worshiping our African gods?" They all up in the comment board defending her, ready to do the same thing she's doing. Because these people in entertainment, a lot of these people are sorcerers. They're witches. They deal with witches and sorcery. They deal with the wickedness. They deal with the left-hand side because that's who runs, this world.
Yeah, that's right. And looking at a person like Beyonce, and likewise with her husband, you can't get that type of clout in this society without cutting the deal.
You can't. Yeah, Esau ain't gonna let you get that big without you cutting the deal. It's impossible.
You got to operate under their program, and if you don't operate under their program, you out of there, man. Yeah. And when you see these people just getting bigger and bigger, they doing what their masters have told them to do, man.
Well, see, the thing about it is it always ends up bad for you Jakes, because you're gonna end up losing. Look at Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Aaliyah was they had her doing the movie Queen of the Damned, and she ended up dying. Because she can't, and that's why. Hey man, we don't know what's gonna happen with people, but I mean, if you want to follow the path that Beyonce and Jay-Z's on, you lead towards death. Period.
That's right.
So let me get the little Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse.
A blessing and a curse. So, go ahead. Just go ahead.
A blessing if ye obey the commandments of Yahweh your power, which I command you this day.
So by adhering to those commandments, just like he said, a blessing. So I'm gonna tell you what you can do and what you can't do. If you do what I say, there's a blessing for you. If not, continue on.
Verse 28. And a curse.
And a curse. And if you don't do what I say, you're gonna get a curse on you.
If ye will not obey the commandments of Yahweh your power, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known.
Other gods. What is Beyonce? What is Beyonce portraying for you, man? She's portraying to you another God to give reference to, man.
Bro, and it said which ye have not known.
Which ye have not known.
These Jakes don't know about that. See, I know about it because of where my parents is from.
Right.
I know about different things about that. Now, that's something that's done, not where my parents are from, but that's something that's done over there in Western Nigeria, over there with the Yoruba people.
Right.
And they're known to worship those particular gods, and those gods go back to the land of Canaan. Okay?
That's right.
So, and that type of thing, when people say that God, they don't know who that is. That's what you had not known at all.
You're right.
Especially you Jakes over here, man. Now, I know, like I told the brother even months ago, I told him that, man, they've been pushing that stuff heavy. I said the Northern Kingdom's into it, and they're starting to get the Southern Kingdom into it heavy. And I told him about Atlanta. I told you about people who was going to Atlanta, finding these Canaanite priests that was going to basically help them get blessings on the left-hand side. Well, then I told you
that's right. That's exactly what you
told me. I told the brother about that.
And then when it came out, it was like, man.
Now they're putting it on the front street. It's been hovering under the surface, and a lot of people have been doing it, man.
Right.
A lot of people have been looking to get to do it, man. It's really heavy. And now they're pushing it out in the forefront because they want you Jakes to fall right deep into it. And what's the best way to do it? Give it to the woman first.
Give it to the woman first, and especially a woman of stature in this society, man. You give it to her, man. Look how many followers. And Jake ain't into the scriptures like that. So
Esau in scriptures heavier than Jake.
Esau is into the scriptures heavier than Jake. So, when they see Beyonce doing something like that, they're like, girl, you seen how Beyonce looking like this?
Esau is in the comment board saying that she's worshiping an idol.
Look.
Now, granted, what Esau set up with Cesare as an idol, that's an idol, but what they're saying is actually right.
Yeah, that's right, man. And
that's the funny thing about it. The devil, the children of Satan is trying to tell you you're going off.
Woo! And our people just not trying to hear.
Well, why they don't want us to worship our African gods?
Man.
That's what they put in the comment board. I'm like, come on, man.
You can't do that stuff and expect a blessing upon you. Hey, you know what? What you gonna do? If you adhere to that, yeah, you get a blessing, but it'll be on that left-hand side. And if you get into that left-hand side, you're going to be in a trick bag.
Yep, you're going to be in a major trick bag, man. That's why a lot of these celebrities be bugging out.
That's right.
That's why your boy, look at, what's his name, man? Dude look like been lobotomized. Kanye.
Man, I got a scripture.
Straight just a zombie looking.
I got a scripture for you. This is Sirach, the book of Ecclesiasticus 7:36. Whatsoever thou takest in hand, remember the end, and thou shalt never do amiss. So when you looking at the end result of what you're doing, and you see that destruction is there, and you adhere to that, you say, well, man, I ain't gonna do that. If you thinking in that way, man, you will never go wrong, man. If you consider the latter end of it. Yep. But see, what our people are not doing, they're not considering the latter end, so therefore they'll fall into that trick bag, man.
Yep.
And that's what our people have to realize, is that if you continue to operate the way that this man over here has told you to operate, destruction is the end result, man.
Yeah, see, a lot of these guys don't understand is that some of these celebrities, they know they took deals and sold out. Tupac has said it.
Yep.
Kanye has said it. They say it openly. Bob Dylan said it. Katy Perry, they said it in interviews.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You got multiple celebrities. You can go on the internet and they're telling you, Bob Dylan. They literally tell you, yeah, I sold out to Satan. Yeah, I took a deal. And they knew they was dealing with Satan, man. They knew when they went into them secret rooms and they was going to get what they were promised, fame, money, and all that stuff that they were taking, because they let them know up front, hey, you're getting with this God or whatever. You got to consult with these handlers and people, and they're going to give you this. You're going to be able to get these riches and things.
Right.
People look at Kanye. People want to be Kanye. That's what, see, Jake don't understand. They hate on another Jake because they got something, but you don't even understand how they got it, man.
Yep, that's right.
You wouldn't want to be Kanye right now, bro.
Yeah. So that man's going through hell in his mind, man.
Yeah.
That's a serious torture in your mind, man. You going crazy and bugging out in your mind. You know, that's worse than somebody coming up and just taking something from you, beating you down. Because you can recover from that.
Yeah.
But from the mind, man, you're tormented every day. You go to sleep in torment, you wake up in torment, man.
Yeah, that dude's miserable, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude got an Aventador. Hey, I'm a guy who's into cars, man.
Yeah.
He got a Lamborghini Aventador, man. That thing is like a $500,000 whip. Yep. He ain't happy.
So all those goodies, man, it didn't mean nothing, man.
Dude got a big old crib out in California. Dude got his own shoes with his own name on it.
Yeah. And got a so-called dime piece on his side, and he's still miserable.
Yeah,
with kids.
He got Kim. Everybody wanted Kim at one point.
Yeah.
Back when she was in her prime, everybody's like, "Oh man, this girl's like the baddest ever."
And now
he went and got her.
He went and got her.
Because he didn't did the deal. He was gonna get all those things. You want the baddest chick on the planet? Saying like, "I got you." You want the hottest albums? You want the hottest albums?
Right.
I got you.
Yeah, that's right.
You want the fame? I got you. What? You want to be a designer and have your own clothes and shoes? I got you.
That's right.
Everything he lusted after and wanted to get, he got it. And guess what? He's miserable. Because Satan is all about deception.
That's right. That's right, man. Hey, let's get